Join a team of CEOs, consultants, entrepreneurs, and ministry leaders for the 2024 Champion Influence Marketplace and Ministry Summit. It's happening on Saturday, July 27th, 2024 at Legacy Church in Nassau, Bahamas, and we want to see you there. The primary goal of this summit is to empower you with transformative strategies aimed at extending God's kingdom through your business or ministry endeavors. We believe that as entrepreneurial ministers, you possess a unique calling to influence and impact the marketplace for the greater good. Throughout the event, you'll have the opportunity to gain practical knowledge about biblical practices and innovative approaches from leading figures in both business and ministry. Our carefully curated sessions will equip you with actionable insights and strategies that blend timeless biblical wisdom with contemporary business practices. Be prepared to receive supernatural kingdom downloads to creatively solve problems and birth solutions that make generational impact. The Champion Influence Marketplace and Ministry Summit provides an invaluable platform for networking and connecting with like-minded entrepreneurs who share your vision and values. Whether you're at the inception stage of a new venture or nurturing an existing one, this summit offers a unique opportunity for learning, growth, and collaboration. Moreover, the beautiful backdrop of Nassau, Bahamas will provide the perfect setting for relaxation, rejuvenation, and reflection as you connect with fellow ministers and entrepreneurs and deepen your commitment to both your business and your ministry. Meet us at Legacy Church, located at John F. Kennedy Drive, Nassau, Bahamas. To register and find out more about our advertising opportunities, go to www.toyindalashaministries.com for all the details, and follow us on Facebook at Toyinda Lashay Ministries. We'll see you in Nassau. Hey, everybody, listen, I hope y'all are having a phenomenal Saturday. I am feeling pretty good today, but I wanted to jump on because I didn't come on Thursday to give you your coaching tip that equips. Hi, everybody. I'm Toyinda Smith Carter. I'm a best-selling author, business consultant, master coach, public speaker, mentor, and the principal at The Coaching Seat LLC, where we are a learning and development firm that really enjoys helping professionals to become certified coaches and facilitators. And we also teach and train managers to take a coaching approach to leading their direct reports. Why do we do that? Because it helps them to be able to establish trust, increase engagement, and make sure that there's a culture of psychological safety, which simply means that people are able to add an opinion or an idea, a comment into the mix of communication and not feel as that they are going to be retaliated against. All right. So I enjoy the work that I'm doing. Hello to all of the champion influence coaches that may catch this replay. I am wanting to share with you all about feedback. So we're going to be super quick. This coaching tip that equips is to simply provide feedback. And so this is part one, and this is for the manager edition. And I need to move through this pretty quickly. We're going to do like a 3-part series. So I want y'all to share this out. And this should really help coaches who are also able to provide feedback to the individuals that you're coaching along the way. So let's get started. And listen, when you come into the room or when you catch the replay, please let me know who's in the room so that I can properly speak to you as well. Hello to everybody on LinkedIn. Hi to everybody on YouTube. And of course, hello to everybody on Facebook. All right. So if we begin to think about as a coach, right? As a coaching leader, a manager who's moving into being a coaching leader, providing feedback as a coach is so critical, all right? Because it helps individuals grow and improve their performance. And in coaching, we are really about performance. How can I get better at something? Whether it's a positive, better, right? So this is how can I improve myself so that I can apply for the promotion? How can I stop maybe not being able to communicate in groups? So coaching is about it's about intervention and it's about equipping. All right. So this helps individuals to improve and grow. So many of you know I am a former elite athlete from Purdue University. Boiler up. I hear that about 7 or so of the Boilermakers are going to the Olympic trials to compete. That is amazing. Go Boilers, go. But many of you all know that I was an elite athlete, and the way that I was able to become an elite athlete is because I received the feedback of my coach. Now, athletic coaching and professional coaching, there's some similarities, but there's some differences. But understand the point. I was able to improve on my performance because I received feedback. So let's just talk a little bit about feedback. I'm just going to give you three quick ideas or 3 quick steps in order to provide feedback. I have about 9, but I'm going to give you 3, and then we'll do part 2 and part 3 at a later time. So number 1, when you are preparing yourself to give your employees feedback, your direct reports feedback, maybe even one of your coaching clients, you have to prepare for the feedback session. We never go into a feedback session without being properly prepared. What does it mean to be properly prepared, Toyinda? Well, it means that number 1, we have to identify the purpose, right? So we have to clearly define what's causing us to provide feedback to the individual that we're providing the feedback to. Okay, so what's our aim? What are we looking to achieve here? Number 2, inside of this preparing for the feedback session, the second thing to do in order to prepare is to gather information. So we're collecting specific examples and data that's going to support the feedback that you're going to give. Now, this helps to ensure that your feedback is based on observable. Can you please drop observable facts in the chat? Come on, observable facts rather than assumptions. And let me just interject here. It's important that feedback is ongoing. Never wait until some kind of concern has gotten out of control. Never wait to provide feedback with 7 or 8 pages of things that have happened and you've never talked to the individual about it in a formal setting. Don't do that. Because when you do that type of thing, you could potentially have a lawsuit on hand, or you could potentially lose a high value employee. So I really encourage you not to do that. But you gather the feedback. We're having ongoing feedback conversations, and you make sure it's observable facts rather than assumptions. The third area for preparing for the feedback is to consider the timing and the setting. Come on, that is so important. You have to choose an appropriate time and listen, a private setting to ensure that the feedback session is productive and free from distractions. Because the overall goal of providing feedback is to make sure your individuals, your direct report, the people that you are helping to advance and expand are able to grow and improve their performance. So we always have to keep that at the forefront of our mind. This is about growth. This is about growth. This is about growth and improvement. All right. So when we're doing the first thing, I'm giving you 3 steps. First step is prepare for feedback. Within those 3 steps, I'm giving you 3 things: identify the purpose, gather the information, and then consider the timing and the setting. All right. Number 2, this is the second step for providing some awesome feedback, coach. All right, is establish that positive environment. So 2 things I'm wanting to mention here. Number 1, in order to establish a positive environment, we've got to build rapport. And see, that would have been happening over time. A relationship before rebuke. Oh my. Can I say that? Listen, relationship over before rebuke. Y'all put that in the chat. When people who are kind of catch this replay, put that in the chat. You need to have relationship before you rebuke a person. All right, let me get back to this. Let me get back to us. So we're establishing a positive environment. So number 1, we're going to build rapport. And so we always start with a positive comment to really like set the tone. To set the tone, to set a constructive tone of what's going to happen in the meeting, because always this is about improvement and this is about growth. So when you set a constructive tone, it's going to help the other person feel valued and then open. They're going to open up to receive the feedback. I hope I'm helping. Managers, am I helping you? Leaders, am I helping you? Coaches, am I helping you? All right. Number 2, we're going to show empathy, right? And so this is just us demonstrating that we can put ourselves in the other person's shoes. We understand that we have, we're hearing what they're saying and we're acknowledging. Let me change that. We are acknowledging the individual's efforts and their challenges. Okay. We are acknowledging. We're not excusing anything, but we are acknowledging that there has been some challenges and there have been some efforts, and so we are acknowledging that, and that's a part of validation. Listen, I want you to if you don't have my new book called The Handbook to Coach Yourself, I want you to go and grab that book, because it gives you some really insightful steps to work with the people who are under your charge or who have submitted themselves to your leadership. I can say it a different way: people who are your direct reports, people who trust you, right? I give you so many good coaching tips and coaching steps so that you can be an effective coach in that space. All right. So number 2, we said the second step for providing feedback is establishing a positive environment. And those 2 areas underneath that is build rapport. I said relationship before rebuke, and then show empathy. Acknowledge that you understand that. I don't want to use the word understand. Acknowledge the individual's efforts and challenges. All right. So you're demonstrating understanding. Not that I understand. I understand. And no, you don't. You don't understand. You're demonstrating understanding. Okay. I hear what you're saying. I hear what you're saying. I heard you share these efforts. I heard you share these challenges. Okay, I'm following you. I'm tracking with you. All right. And then number 3, be specific and objective. So 3 steps. Number 1, that first step was to prepare for the feedback session. Number 2, that second step was to establish a positive environment. And number 3 is to be specific and objective. So 2 parts under this: use clear examples. Provide specific instances of the behavior or the performance that you are addressing, and avoid generalizations. Nope, we have to be very specific in the matter. Number 2, focus on behaviors, not personality. Managers, leaders, HR directors, focus on behaviors, not personalities. So what we're doing is we're addressing the specific action or the behavior rather than making personal judgments. When you make personal judgments, you make the situation personal. And so what happens is when you avoid the personal judgments, this keeps the feedback objective and less likely to be perceived as an attack. Come on. So when you are prepared to give feedback, you're going to make sure that the individual is able to grow and that their performance will improve. So I gave you 3 steps. I have 9. I'll give the other ones in a couple other sessions. But number 1, prepare for the feedback. identify the purpose, gather the information, consider the timing and setting. Number 2, second step, establish a positive environment. How do I do that? I'm going to build rapport. And that should have been done at the onset and continual. And then I'm going to show empathy, understanding that I'm demonstrating understanding. I'm acknowledging an individual's efforts and challenges. And then number 3, that third step is to be specific and objective. We're going to use clear examples. We're going to focus on behavior, not personality. When you focus on behavior and not personality, it keeps the feedback very objective and less likely to be perceived as an attack. All right, y'all. I am Coach Toyinda. I've enjoyed my time with you. That's your coaching tip that equips. And this is part 1, and that is to provide feedback. Begin to provide feedback with the people that you are coaching. So this was a manager's edition, but I want you to know that every coach, you can provide feedback for what's happening with your coachee and your coaching client. So again, everybody, I'm Toyinda Smith Carter. I'm a best-selling author, business consultant, master coach, public speaker, mentor, and I'm the principal of the Coaching Seat. We would like to invite you to check out our website, thecoachingseat.com, because we are hosting another coach certification program, which is going to happen in October of 2024. Additionally, we are open to teaching and training managers to take a coaching approach to leadership with their direct reports. What happens when a manager becomes a coaching leader? Number 1, you're going to be able to establish trust with your teams. Number 2, employee engagement is going to go up, and then they'll feel very comfortable and confident sharing ideas and opinions because you're not going to put them in a place where they feel as if they're going to have a level of fear or that they're going to, in some way, some retribution would happen towards them. So I'm super excited to be positioned to bring that out for organizations and even individuals. You can follow us on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, and LinkedIn at The Coaching Seat, and then check out our website, thecoachingseat.com. All right, y'all, I will see y'all later. I gotta catch a flight. Join a team of CEOs, consultants, entrepreneurs, and ministry leaders for the 2024 Champion Influence Marketplace and Ministry Summit. It's happening on Saturday, July 27th, 2024 at Legacy Church in Nassau, Bahamas, and we want to see you there. The primary goal of this summit is to empower you with transformative strategies aimed at extending God's kingdom through your business or ministry endeavors. We believe that as entrepreneurial ministers, you possess a unique calling to influence and impact the marketplace for the greater good. Throughout the event, you'll have the opportunity to gain practical knowledge about biblical practices and innovative approaches from leading figures in both business and ministry. Our carefully curated sessions will equip you with actionable insights and strategies that blend timeless biblical wisdom with contemporary business practices. Be prepared to receive supernatural kingdom downloads to creatively solve problems and birth solutions that make generational impact. The Champion Influence Marketplace and Ministry Summit provides an invaluable platform for networking and connecting with like-minded entrepreneurs who share your vision and values. Whether you're at the inception stage of a new venture or nurturing an existing one, this summit offers a unique opportunity for learning, growth, and collaboration. Moreover, the beautiful backdrop of Nassau, Bahamas will provide the perfect setting for relaxation, rejuvenation, and reflection as you connect with fellow ministers and entrepreneurs and deepen your commitment to both your business and your ministry. Meet us at Legacy Church, located at John F. Kennedy Drive, Nassau, Bahamas. To register and find out more about our advertising opportunities, go to www.toyindalashaministries.com for all the details, and follow us on Facebook at Toyinda Lachey Ministries. We'll see you in Nassau.
All right, everybody. We will see you later. I will be back on next week. Don't forget to follow us. See you later.